PCN has had the privilege of covering 4 beautiful towns for 200 episodes now, and we wanted to illuminate the painters, sculptors, musicians, dancers, and artists of all kinds that bring so much inspiration and creativity to our communities. To the fine artists who fill our lives with shape and color.
It's not often that a renowned artist gets to start a global tour from Plymouth, Massachusetts, but that is just the case this month when Ron Cartier-Perry's work is exhibited at Artist Exposure Gallery.
You stand with your heart in
And
your
we were in the area where the refugees were making their trek through Europe for 15 years.
A show very often is very much a meditation that goes on for a year or 2 years on one subject.
You say that it's just your way to kiss me like forever, but you're gone the next day. Stick my heart in the pocket of your.
As a painter, we also get very tired. It's different types of physical, and so they asked me if I knew how to carve, and I said yes, but I didn't have no idea really.
Wandering soul and in my mind, you'll never grow old and no matter.
What we were working on tonight is the dances from the 4th act of The Winter's Tale. It's one of Shakespeare's late plays. It's a romance.
And life wouldn't be interesting without a little drama. In the theater, of course.
When I read the character, Hal, I feel like I had known someone like him.
It was really fun to prepare for the role because there was a lot of physical preparation to learn to sword fight.
I never thought I'd come back, and I didn't until I received an email from Bob Malone last summer telling me that he had bought the property, was renovating the theater, and would I consider coming back to direct the show of my choice as the inaugural production here.
And you just start to realize who the most amazing people are in the group, and none of us will agree on anything, but in the end we end up saying, oh my God, we all picked the right person.
Are you moved yet? Then may I have this dance?
I actually started dancing at the age of 5 in Galway City, Ireland, where I grew up. And I danced my whole life.
Ballet is something that I've done all my life. I started when I was 5 years old. My parents were very poor, and my mom always wanted to take ballet when she was a child, couldn't afford to. So when they had a baby girl, they said, oh boy, ballet classes.
Some old short song they hadn't sung in years, knocking back the brandy and the beer. Back across the ocean to my home, away from home. Glad to be returning, but sad to have to go. Like to find a way to be 2 places at one time. It's easy going back again, but it's hard to say goodbye.
And you can't dance if there is no music.
Being a local musician on the South Shore, it's an interesting experience. It's very diverse. Walk the line as pressure builds. When you consider, how when you're driving down Route 3, how a lot of these towns kind of seem like they bleed into one another. There are just so many different styles of music, from like bluegrass to rock to funk, R&B, reggae. I mean, you can go from Braintree to Plymouth and get your fix of just about anything.
And they'll pick you up, and they'll help you live it down.
It's nice because it's family friendly. Like, you look around and there are people from all ages, like kids with their grandparents and then every age in between.
The school department was really behind the vision that I had to build a program. We started a string program. There's hardly any districts that start a string program, especially when you're in a recession.
What I like best about it is it goes to prove a point. You see, I was diagnosed with a very moderate form of bipolar disorder. And it goes to show you, people can get into recovery and live a normal life.
To the artists of Plymouth, Kingston, Duxbury, and Pembroke, thank you for sharing your gifts with PCN. You are an inspiration to all of us.